Good morning, how you guys doing? It's Mike back with the thought of the day on May 24th, 2023. Also, I want to give praise to the Elohim of Israel for waking me up today and giving me the strength and the wisdom to bring you this message. Then I'd like to open with the serenity prayer. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Your will, not mine, be done. Today, I'd like to talk about abstinence versus recovery. Abstinence versus recovery. See, this topic is interesting because both subjects, both terms involve not drinking or not using. But it's an extreme difference in both terms. See, when people are practicing abstinence, that means that they're not using the substance, but they haven't worked on none of the character defects in their lives. Therefore, most of the time, they're still miserable, depressed, feeling overwhelmed, angry, irritable, selfish, self-centered. They're just not drinking or using drugs. That's where the term dry drunk comes from. The person is isolating, snapping on people because, quite frankly, they're pissed that they've been separated from the drug from that long. When you're really practicing recovery, you take on the whole concept and add the spiritual aspect to your journey. And in my experience, that happened by doing the steps and accepting the Most High and Christ is my Savior. Once you add that aspect to your life and you're really in recovery, your sense of purpose change and you become pleasant, happy, upbeat, spiritual, and you're willing to fix all of those character defects in your life. That's where the change comes at. So when you're out and about or you're at meetings and you see somebody that's in there that's still mean and talks to people any kind of way, they could have a lot of years of abstinence. But have they recovered? Are they practicing recovery? See, recovery means, in my opinion, returning to that person that God originally created you to be. See, we lost our way once we started picking up the drugs and alcohol. And we lost our touch with God. So the drugs and alcohol took us on a whole different road. Now in recovery, that means we're on our way back to Him. Abstinence just means I'm putting this drug or alcohol on the shelf and I'm just going to chill, which means a lot of times becoming a dry drunk, becoming angry, becoming mad at life, all those things, but still yelling out, I have 20 years clean, 30 years clean. But how do you still talk to your wife? Do you still cheat? Do you still gamble? Do you still do things in your lifestyle that you know you have no business doing? You know what I mean? And it's a tough road. So if you out there and you really just practicing abstinence, try the whole aspect of the program and actually get into the spiritual part, and you'll be surprised how your life would change and your happiness would change. This is Brother Mike. Enjoy your day. Shalom.